when I was writing this record, we didn't have female prime minister in England, or we weren't sure what was going to happen with America. And I was actually writing the music for a play called Mary Stuart, which is about the two queens of England, and one of them signing the order for the other to be beheaded. So, and it was an interesting point, because we thought that Hillary might be president and Theresa May might be prime minister, and these two women were all of this power.
In England, so something.
Yeah. Holy Trinity. So yeah, definitely time. It's trying to get through somehow.
It's amazing that Hillary could have been the president, but instead it was the complete opposite.
Yeah.
From the 50s.
Yeah.
And I just wondered for you, because singing these songs and knowing what it's about, is it any different for you on stage because of the current climate?
No, not really. I mean, no, it's not different.
Do you think it's different for the audience?
Might be in America, but I think, like it was a crushing blow to women. But I don't know what the direct effect would be at a lower line to.
Would you like to play a song? Is it first?
Chasing down the wildfire, but then it makes me cold light. Do you want to get high? And overcome those desires before you come to me. Thinking what I was gonna say, and you promised to leave. I can take it all away. You can start playing it out on me. She keeps putting me honey up because she's got something she really needs to say. She puts it in an old pad. Are you gonna write a book someday?
Hit it hard!
It's about to touch back with me. How you getting away until you're trying to be trying to be. Cause there are things upon the earth that we must really try to defend. A lonely beast and a kind heart, something weak and on track. I do life for you for free. I need nothing but for me. There's no sweeter day maybe than to love something enough to want to love again, free. Is there something on your mind? Something you need to get by to cry? Sometimes do you cry? You always say that you love me most, but I do not know I'm being seen. Maybe someday when God takes me away, I'll understand what that means. I just think your mom's kind of sad, and your papa's kind of mean. I can take it all away. You can stop
to you, and I want to, did you say it, socially bankrupt?
Socially bankrupt.
Yeah. Can you apply it to yourself?
Yeah.
What did that mean?
Well, I became bankrupt with myself. When I moved to LA, just not knowing anybody, and I didn't want, I decided I didn't want to be a musician.
Were you a instructor?
Can you be instructor?
Are you a good one?
No. No, I'm not. Gave me a good perspective of really good yoga instructors. No, that's not my calling. And I couldn't do a job in a coffee shop or anything. Anyway, you know, I couldn't identify, so I had no identity. And I didn't know anyone.
It's a really heavy place to be in.
Yeah.
Did it feel that way?
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool to push those boundaries for isolation, I think. Well, I mean, I find it quite inspiring. And it's funny, like, how much of a sense of, you know, like, weirdly, I found like a real sense of self. Because I knew that I was who I was, whether I was a musician or not. But other people, I didn't. You know?
Did you, when you didn't want to be a musician, did you subconsciously just put it on pause, or did you put it on stop?
I thought I was putting it on stop.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It was kind of crazy.
How long did it, well, did you play at all in your house? No, nothing.
Didn't give a time. Didn't do anything. For nearly a year. 10 months maybe.
And you went to the yoga instructor stuff, and
Yeah. Yeah, that took a couple of months, and then
did you teach classes as well?
I did a couple of classes, yeah. I mean, not my calling. Definitely.
Were you nervous before your first class?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I can play in front of this many people, I can do whatever I want, until I have to do this.
You can confront loads of people. Yeah.
Did they recognize you?
No? No.
That would be strange, I suppose.
Yeah.
So you thought you put it on stop.
Uh-huh.
What do you think triggered the need to find who you were?
I think I lost the charm, you know, of music, or realised that I was going to have to probably try and monetize it somehow, because the money's disappearing.
Are you cynical by nature?
No, I mean, yeah, no, I'm super cynical by nature. Or like, critical maybe. But I just didn't see like a joy in making music if I have to carry on trying to understand business stuff. But now I've sort of reconciled those two things a little bit more.
So the game's a little bit different now, isn't it? Even from when you were growing up around the music business to what it is now.
Yeah.
And you can monetize in a way that might even be a little bit more comfortable for you.
I don't know if it would be comfortable for me.
Yeah.
It's definitely easier to access people. But, yeah.
Did that part of the business, the monetizing, change the way you approached your songs? And was that what was creating some of the issues?
Yeah, there was definitely this contention between a desire, because the album I did end up making was sort of a contradiction of ideas. It was, really difficult. And that when I first moved to LA, I was like doing sessions to write songs for other people. I think that's what sent me out. I was like, this is terrible. But this is how music is being made.
In a room with a bunch of people and some right bullshit lyrics in it?
Awful. All the time. Everyone's doing that.
Yeah, it's horrible actually.
It's appalling.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, there's no joy. Art's going. I'm going to go gracefully with it. Yeah.
How long before you felt it till you did it?
Just to stop it.
Yeah, so if I got that.
And pretty immediately. I just finished a tour and that's it.
Were there people around you trying to talk you out of it? People patronizing you? Saying, oh, just take your time, that kind of thing?
Yeah, it was more of that. Understanding to some extent. Yeah.
And then it was a call. I once talked to Bob Geldof, and he said he didn't even hear music for 2 years. He had a guitar in his living room, didn't even, it was as if he passed a branch blowing in the distance. It wasn't even a thing.
Yeah.
And he couldn't hear it when he was going through some head stuff. And then one day he saw his kid pick it up. He said, oh yeah, I play that too. And he picked it up, and it's what got him back into it. What do you think got you back into it?
Like determination, or like stubbornness. I think I got bored and And then I'd accumulated a lot of things that I wanted to say, which is never the way that I've written music before. And then suddenly I had a lot to say, and then I was trying to write that into songs, and that was that album. But then.
But you have lots to say because it's in this record, it appears.
Yeah, I do have lots to say. But I mean, somewhere I have lots to say, but like in the album before, it was very much the forefront of my brain what I wanted to say, like a manifesto, and this one was less like a manifesto.
Was it just you being there?
Yeah.
I love that line about you just saying, you know, if you want to get high, okay. And I've said it several times for more skills and but who really know? So these are just amalgamations of experiences and relationships all coming together.
That was a weird experience of many different people.
What's the story about the next one?
The next song?
Yeah, that you're playing.
Next time, I don't know.
You mean the song you're going to play next?
Yeah, it's called Next One.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know this one, right?
I don't remember.
Well, you knew the line because you don't want to say the story.
Yeah, that way.
Sure. So there we go.
Feels like a long time since I was free. Feels like a lifetime to take that seriously. It feels like the trees are a peculiar dream. It feels like the earrings hung heavily. I don't want to be the kind struck by fear to run and hide. I'll do better next time. It feels like warning signs there for us to see. It feels like the taught us ignore dear little me. But I feel and I hear weekly scream. Am I really so unkind? Turn around and close my eyes. I'll do better next time. I'll do better next time. It feels like the last breath we will ever share. It feels like the last time I run my fingers through your hair. I can no longer close my eyes while this world around me dies. The hands of folks like me. It seems to fail to see their never next time.
Nice.
So,
Yeah, of course. Of course. Has what you listened to changed over the years?
not that much.
No? Even in that period,
I mean, I listened to a lot more classical music in that period, and not lyrics then.
and now?
And now I'm a mix 52. I don't listen to much contemporary music, so. But, yeah, it's still like between 1968 and 1972.
And you listen to Sabbath?
listened to a bit of Sabbath, yeah.
Is it true that when you were a kid, Sabbath were floating around?
That was before I was born.
Before you were born?
Yeah. They recorded at my dad's studio. It was pre-Aussie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So a different version, definitely.
Yeah.
So you listen to that kind of stuff too?
Yeah.
Do you miss home when you were away?
Yes, I do.
Do you miss LA when you're in London?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I'm lucky that I have so many things to miss.
Places to be?
Yeah.
Playing guitar. How did your father engage with you differently when you started?
It was just, it was our time to play music together, which was really nice, and that still is the case. Yeah.
What did he think about your break?
My break from music?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that both my parents were concerned but supportive. I think, some element of it was really sensible to start thinking about your career now. So, okay.
So is this then, because this is a wonderful record, is this a toes back in the water, or this is I'm doing this?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this is a better time to stop because it's a good record.
No, it doesn't matter.
I've got it on my head.
It doesn't work. You can handle it however you want, but it doesn't need to work. What was I going to say?
We're back to Dolly Parton.
Oh yeah, so you have a podcast, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about that podcast, and Dolly as well.
Yeah. So I've got a podcast called Reverse the News about women working in the music business, and interview lots of different women and men as well about where women belongs in the music business hierarchy. And then the last episode is with Dolly Parton and Emily Harris.
What was that like?
It was great.
Yeah, but
they were on their primary drill.
Yeah.
So they weren't really prepared for sort of
real talk.
New age feminism. Not great.
Yeah, Dolly, I've had the conversation with Dolly in the past.
She's a machine.
Yeah. Once it worked, once it did not work.
Really?
Yeah. Different context, though. I think that's the key.
Right.
But once it really didn't work at all.
Right.
And it became just a promo talk, which is fine.
Yeah.
She has her own experience. She's Dolly Parton.
Do you like her?
But once we got some opening,
Yeah.
She's really quite a force. Maybe one of a kind.
Yeah.
She
would have been amazing if I could have broken the surface even a tiny bit to understand what she feels about being a woman or being a feminine. It would be amazing.
What did you learn from that experience? It was not just the Dolly Parton.
I think it was that is really varied, and that my experience was really, my own experience. Everyone's experience is really unique. That there's not necessarily anything to moan about. And also that there is amazing progress, but we still don't understand feminine or masculine well enough to honour either of them. And I think it's really important, particularly in artistic capitalism, that we understand it because it's so important to the masses.
It's interesting to say that. I would agree. I don't think they understand the masculinely exploited.
Yeah.
And it just becomes often rock and roll and rage and sexuality and bass.
Yeah.
And the same thing when it comes to female artists. I think there's different stakes for sure.
Yeah.
Because there's different national conversations, cultural conversations. But do you think that by the end of the series, or as you go through it, you've gained more understanding about it?
I've gained more understanding about where it's on the business side.
Okay.
And I think that's really important. The autonomy of artists is pretty rare. There's a lot going on behind and above them, and ultimately how that works is kind of more important. There needs to be more women. There's just to be more women. And women are perfectly capable of it. And there's nobody, apparently there's nobody shutting them out, so we just need to stuff them in there.
That's systemic.
It's systemic, yes, but it's like there's just a force and effect there,
Before you play the song, in the songwriting sessions, is there a shitty song on the radio that you don't like that you play a role in?
I didn't even have the talent enough to get that far.
Is that talent?
Well,
you're just perhaps too complex for that.
Maybe that's the compliment way of putting it.
Which song part is that?
It's called Derivative or something. Sometimes I go walking through fields where we walked long ago with a sweet used to be. And the flowers still grow, but they don't smell as sweet as they did when you picked them for me. And when I think of you and the love we once knew, I wish we could go back in time. Do you ever think back on old memories like that? Do I ever cross your mind? Oh, how often I wish that again I could kiss your sweet lips as I did long ago. Oh, how often I've longed for those two living arms that once held me so gentle and close. And when I think of you and the love we once knew, could go back in time. Do you ever recall these old memories at all? Do I ever cross your mind? When old memories appear, my eyes want to see clear. When those happy times, do you ever recall these old memories at all? Do I ever cross your mind?